Are you paying my transportation? The Bible says you cause one that travel it. It's very expensive. Now oil is going up. So what you find? Plane fare gone sky high up.
Home, tab, exit row. Search, tab, loading ellipsis, group.
I hope you're understanding what I'm saying.
Recent searches, Miracle Valley Apostolic Church, 1 and 5. Join covered live, 2, prayer time Apostolic Church, 3 and 5.
Okay.
Loading ellipsis, group. Search results for prayer time Apostolic Church. Apostolic Women 2026.
Overseer have a family to take care. Overseer bills to pay just like you. It's not God paid. It's not church paid. My phone bill cut off if I don't pay. Before did you? All my bills, all there. And I die for hunger. If I don't have money, I don't depend on church. Anyway, let I get off that one. I think I've said enough on that one. Can we take another question? Because well, I don't want to use too much short for this morning. That's why this scripture is there, you know. The Bible said these things are written for learning, that we may not make the same mistake. Very careful leader, you know. Because I've seen what happened to other leaders within the scripture, and not only that alone. So sorry about that. I'm the excuse. Not only to leaders within the scriptures, but leaders within the church. I've moved rub shoulder among many leaders, and I see what destroyed them, and I see what destroyed their congregation. And I'm not going to make those same mistakes. That's why when people make mistakes and fall, I don't rejoice. I just take heed to myself and be very careful. Because I was talking to my pastor that brought me up into the gospel. We had a long conversation yesterday. And I was saying, people don't understand why mowing the children of Israel within the promised land. God gave Moses an instruction to speak to rock. Moses did not carry out the instruction. He struck the rock, and that rock was Jesus. So God was saying, speak to me. But what he did, he struck God. That's what he did, because the rock was Jesus. So he did not carry out the instruction. And what God said, get up to Mount Horeb. Look over the land, but you're not going over there. That was Moses' punishment. But God still forgive him and take him into glory. That means Moses didn't lose, you know. Moses noticed that. He did not lose his mistake. But here is the thing. God said he will have mercy upon him. Not everybody will get that pardon as how Moses get it. Not every leader will get that pardon. Because you have some leader that make mistake and cut off without a warning. And just like David, remember David take Bathsheba's wife, lie with her, then turn around and kill her husband. And he was forgiven. And men, look at Ananias and Sapphira, they lie, sell the land, lie about it, and God killed both of them. So God show forth mercy to whosoever he will. So not everybody will get his mercy. And not everybody will get his wrath. Remember the thief on the cross? He asked for forgiveness, And Jesus said, today you will be in paradise with me. He just make it just like that by asking for forgiveness. Not everybody will get, that's why people sit down and give their life. They want to enter into heaven and the quick. That's so. Not this time. Okay. All right. Can we go move on? All right. Now we have come to the end of the session. And what I don't say is a good session and just it. Don't be a hearer only, but be a doer. The Bible talk about the doer and the hearer. Don't let them sleep. Revelation are like lightning. They flash. And when it move, gone, pass you. So don't let my teaching go in vain. Put it in action. That's what I want to see and see the growth of the church. So after this word, I expect to see people begin to act in a more submissive form and be respectful to one another and know your calling. Don't act out the Peter said, Paul said, worthy of the vocation wherewith you were called. All right? Now we're going to turn back to our pastor who will say the benediction and close us off at this time. Over to you, Pastor Vic.
All right, we have come to the end of this broadcast. Appreciate those that joined with us. So sorry for those that just joined. The time now is up, so we have to get off here right now. Before I close this session and take away myself, let me remind you, come this Sunday morning at Jamaican time, it will be 7 a.m. in the morning. In Atlanta, it will be 6 a.m. Also, here in Lagos, it will clock. You can join us live. We will be here for our next session of Bible teaching. Looking forward to seeing you. Take good care of yourself. I'm now out of here. God bless you all.